video, and you had gone for what, 2 minutes, and it made into a video. Check this out. All right, for this, I used a particular model, which is C-Dream, but I'm going to show you all the different models. Let's say, for example, we'll select one of our favorite shots, this one. All right, and we just turn this into a video, click and turn it into a video. Based on my experience, Halo does a fabulous job in terms of large scale animations, but Cdance has been doing quite well. All right, so I'm not changing the prompt because the prompt was already optimized to become a video. So let's hit generate and see what happens. Putting that to generate. Let's use and put this also to generate into, and this time let's use the Halo model. All right, and let's hit generate. Now, Kriya will, as I said, will only allow you to make two videos. So we have to now quickly juggle into another tool. I'll take you through that tool, which is Halo itself, because Halo is something which does a fabulous job, not only in terms of the video, but the other AI UGC content which you have been seeing, where people cutting in those ASMR videos and all those have been happening on something called as Halo. Now check this out. This is Halo. This is Halo AI dot video. Now this one is doing a fabulous job in terms of video generation, but as like I said, does a crazy job with the agents. Like for example, if we select something like this, we select an agent. Now these are multiple templates that you get. You can upload your pet's image and it will generate it into a video. All right, you can upload whatever it is, it will just create something out of the blue based on the template. So I urge you guys to just check it out. Like for example, something like this, these kind of videos you have been seeing a lot, right? Like fruits with glass and everything, and people crushing it. So you can enter the fruit name and it will directly generate a video. It's that simple and it's awesome, honestly. Cool. So, but I'm going to use it for the video model. Of course, you can also generate images from it, but let's select the video model because it does a fab job. I have downloaded the images. Let's see. Yeah. Let's select one of the image here. I think I like this one. Now, there are ways to basically come up with a prompt. For you who are just starting, all right, what I suggest you to do is just go to take in all your images and put them on cloud or any of the LLM that you're using and tell it to come up with cinematic visual prompts, right? By analyzing the images. Once you do that, what it will do, it will analyze the video images and it will give you nice cinematic prompts. Now it already has the context, all right? So let's see what it gives us. It has thoroughly analyzed the video, the images. Now this was the second image. Let's say, for example, we have this. We take this as a prompt. We move into Halo, put this to generate, and hit generate. We have chosen Halo 2 model. Now, this is a paid version, but much cheaper than any of the versions out there. It's a Chinese model and it will do a fabulous job for you. It will take in 5 images at a time to generate, which really helps increase our pace. That's the reason why we are choosing this as well. Let's take the interior shot. I think it does a fab interior shot job. I think cinematic, dynamic shot of crane. Crane is an equipment which helps take the camera up, left, right, or whatever. Crane up. Establishment. All right. I'm just putting things which I feel would work out really well for this image. It will any which is optimize it. You have to just toggle this on. It will optimize the prompt. All right. I can select 10 seconds or 6 seconds, whatever I need. I'll just select 6 seconds because it makes sense for us. I can also select the quality, but it will take in more credits for you and hit generate. Let's go for making something else. Let's take the helicopter shot, for example. And this time I just need some inspiration. So what we can do is go into this image, which is the 10th image. Let's see the helicopter image. Helicopter landing scene. What is the prompt? Sleek black helicopter lands on details. All right, let's put it to generate. Let's put it to generate. I hope you're understanding that it is about choosing the right tool and it is about also being very clear where you want your video to go to, and that only happens when you have a very clear direction. Let's select what we do not have. Yeah, I think let's select this. This will also be good. And what we need, what I'm visualizing is the camera slowly goes in. Camera slowly goes in. It's called dolly in as the people do namaste together. I think it will understand a namaste. All right. So that happened. And let's just quickly move ahead and generate a few more. I think more or less these are generated. It needs few shots. What it is missing is my awesome face. So I'll take you through another tool which will do that fabulous job. FPV drone shot going towards now FPV is a fast drone which goes from a first person point of view, and that will be a good shot. So now we have put all of these shots to cook. Let's just see if they are ready or some of them are ready. I think this shot is ready. Let's just check it out together. What had I typed? Cinematic dynamic shot of crane up establishment. So the crane is going up. It did a fabulous job here. So that's great. It's pretty fast also. Right, let's see if something else is prepared. No, so this is going to take some time. Quickly, then let's go through Crea and check out if those videos are ready. Yeah, these videos are ready. This is also ready. Right, let's hit generate. Yeah, this one we had kept this to create. Hope you guys can see my screen. And this is ready. Supremely realistic, right? What do you guys think? Supremely realistic. Although they are coming out of the car when the car is moving, but some things we can just ignore because you have to regenerate. So don't get too Steven Spielberg on yourself or anything, because yeah, you have to keep on regenerating and get the right shot, but it fairly does a decent job most of the time. But imagine shooting all of this would require so much amount of budget. I think this is in a very good space. Let's see if something else is ready on Halo. Kind of excited. Yeah, so this shot's ready. Let's see if this shot's good. Oh, so it's managed to make this entire Taj Hotel move, which is not bad. So such happy accidents do happen. It will be not a bad idea to have the hotel move a bit. What do you guys think? It does a good job. This is also good. Let's see if the helicopter has landed properly. Why is it washing the helicopter? Makes sense also. It's like desanitizing. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's see if they have adhered to the prompt. Yeah, the camera slowly moves in and they have started to do yoga. I think I can just reverse this shot and use it. I think it will be good. Let's see how this one works. All right, so that's all about it. Most of the time, it's very simple to understand what tool to use. Now, I've been using this for a long time, so I chose the right tool so that we are coming to a conclusion quickly. But make sure that you also experiment with the tools. Much cheaper than shooting it, so feel free to do that. I think we need some more shots. And for that, I would like to pull you guys into a crazy tool. All right, this is called as Higgs field. Now, Higgs field is doing a fabulous job in terms of these visual effects. Check this out. You must be seeing all of these visual effects. All right, these are popular visual effects which are running online, and we, instead of writing some massive prompts, we can use these visual effects as templates. All right, so I think I'm going to show that to you first and then show you how to create a proper character. All right, so what you need to do is go to the video aspect of it. All right, when you go to the video, and this is something which I'm going to also show it to you, but it's a bit complex, but later, where I have used the different, uh, I've painted the prompts and asked it what to do. Like, for example, he gets up and starts walking. Guy holds the bag of chips and starts eating. Now, check this out. I would have used a better lace packet, but check this out. That was just the image of mine, and it converted into a proper video. All right. So it's that simple these days. So this is something which you also need to understand. Now, for example, I was also practicing something or just trying to test out the tool where I wanted a lady to walk in and a polar bear also to walk in, and both of them walk into a ramp like that. And I just drew all of this and check this out. Check out the output. What do you guys think? So this is all possible in Higgsfield, all right? It does a fab job. Okay, so let's quickly go and create something. Like for example, we we want to have a nice now. Unfortunately, we do not have some prompts which like single characters who are serving us. All right, so I think we need to generate those, but not to waste time. I think I've generated some of my images which you will have fun with. So let's take one of the image. Let's say, for example, I move into creating a character. Now, with Higgsfield, when you go to the character option of it, you can basically create your own character by adding these images. Now, all of these images are we can real they are AI images. All right, so you can create your own character. I have already trained my character with 56 images, and if I want to use that, I can just train it and hit on generate. So while you had gone, I had generated some parts of me coming out of the chopper. Check this out. So I generated something like this, which I think we can use. So let's say, for example, I saw this one. Let's say, for example, we use this. What you need to do, or what we need to do, is cinematic shot of the guy sitting on a table wearing a tuxedo and getting served a meal sitting at the balcony of the Arctic hotel with Aurora in the background. All right, I just have to type this and I will get an image which will adhere to this prompt more or less. All right, if for example, I want to have my image or whatever you train your model and you want to have your image, do something like this. Check this out. These are various templates. Let's say, for example, I want to have a selfie like this. The guy is wearing a jumpsuit and I just have to hit generate. So that's how simple it is. All right. So while this is getting cooked, we'll quickly make one of this into a video. Now I see Taj Hotel. I had typed Taj Hotel initially. And I see Taj here, and this is me entering, for example, the hotel. All I need to do is click on the video part of it. It will take my image here, and I can use any of these templates here. All right, any of these templates here, and it will create into an awesome video. Now, you guys tell me what should be the template. Should it be a portal? Should it be like a jib up? Like example, like for example, we choose a jib up. All right, and you just hit generate. It will create into a video. All right. For example, we can choose. Now, these were all the different models that we saw on Kriya. Similar to that, we have models here. Let's say, for example, I use this one. All right. And we use this model and say, this is the C dance model, which is doing a fab job. The guy gets down and starts walking towards the hotel. And we change it to a general and let's hit generate. So it's that simple. Let's say we want something else to happen. So all I need to do is go to the images part of it. Now Higgsfield has a lot of options to it, honestly. So it just generally it gets very annoying sometimes. but you can just toggle through. Now, for example, I have typed this. Now, this is me having a meal in the hotel. I think some of them is not, this has taken it right. This I don't look me, but this is working out well for me. All right, so I'm going to just download this image because I think I'll use it in some place where I can add a nice dialogue to it. I can also add it here, but it's not that great, honestly. So not let's not do that. All right, let's see if the videos are ready. Xfield generally takes some amount of time. While it gets ready, I'll just quickly show you what are the other things which you can use. Now we have visual effects here. All right, we also have Xfield Soul where you create realistic selfies. That's what I showed you. I created my realistic selfies. You have multiple camera controls like these. All right. Let's say, for example, we select one of this. I have a nice car video. Now, generally, to create a video, honestly, it takes some amount of time and some amount of thought process. But we are here to try to understand different ways to achieve that particular visual style. Right. So I think let's start creating one more image into a video. Say, for example, this one. Right. And we need a better image any which ways for that. So we haven't created, and let's select something out of the blue. Let's say we go for a nice FPV only. I'm also showing it to you guys so you can feel free to just tell me in the chat what works out. I think a rapid zoom out. Should we go for that? This will be damn strange. Let's go for road rush. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah. Let's hit generate. All right. So do you guys want to see how this works? I'll quickly just show it to you any which ways. Let's select the character we want this to happen. Or for people who are marketers out there, I'll show you. Don't get confused with Higgsfield. There are a lot of things you can do in this. Just follow whatever they are showing. Too many options here. Let's say, for example, we select a product or video. All right. Now, this is an open frame that comes in. Let's say we take this image of mine and let's add a lace packet to it. Okay. We have this, just reduce the size. Okay. And we type in, just a second. I gets the lace packet for the guy in front. All right. We type in like that. And let's say, for example, I want the camera to or the guy to get up. All right. The guy gets up and starts walking without taking the lace though. And let's hit generate. Maybe it will be a decent image. What am I eating alone though? Anyway, so let's check this out. Okay, I'm just sliding back for some reason. Right, this can be better, not great, needs to be regenerated. All right, while this happens, let's just quickly see if other things are ready. So this is the FPV shot. Check this out. It's a good shot though. This is also a good shot. So we are more or less in a very good space. I'm just going to quickly take some images to show it to you in another software so that you get to get an idea of the other software as well. This is the Higgs field. I showed you Halo as well, and I showed you video creation on Kriya as well. All right. So let's just take in the images of my character and create the lip sync in some other image generator. or a video generator. Just a second. To this is fine. Let's see if we can use this. I think this will be nice. Let's take this one. Right, let's take this one is nice, not this. This looks like I'm Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum in Arctic Circle. This is okay. All right, one of this. So you also can do all of this, guys. So that's the best part of this. Look at the images being so realistic. All right, there was one more with I was with the polar bear while you guys are doing it. Think don't like the one with the suit. Yeah, I think let's use this one. All right, cool. So the best part now is to use another tool, and I hope you guys are not getting confused here. I'm going to quickly run through so that you get an idea. Few tools, but important ones. All right. What we did, came up with the entire campaign, came up with the entire prompt, generated images in Crea, also created videos here. If you have time, create videos in Crea itself. I like to use multiple tools because most of the tools behave differently on their websites, but more or less just feel free to not experiment unnecessarily. All right. So then I went to Halo, where we created all of these images, proper images we created. Now I'm going to select something which would really make the character animation really well. So that is a tool called as Kling. All right. Now Kling AI does a fab job in character animation. Halo does a fab job when it comes to a wide video. All right. So let's just go to Kling. This is Kling AI. All right. We are going to use this for lip sync. Try to do something like that. Let's go from text to video, image to video, or you can merge between these things. I'm not going to confuse you with by telling you everything. I'm just going to use the image to video option for you. Image to video, you can click this. Let's select, for example, my imagery. Second, touch, yes. Let's select my image. All right. Select this. And it will get the jump really well. Like, for example, this is the image of mine, and I will just have to type in the guy jumps in from the helicopter and walks ahead. All right, so you can basically type in the prompt you want, or you can just use DeepSeek here instead of typing everything by yourself. Right, so let's select DeepSeek and see if it creates a better prompt for us. Now it is analyzing the entire image. A man in black jacket, sunglasses jumps. All right, I think that can also work for us. It will add sound effect by itself. Negative prompt is really important for you guys. Let's say, for example, most of the time the AI warps. So I don't need negative prompts are the prompts which you need to add what you do not need to happen. You don't need to write no warps or no disfigurement or something. You just have to type in what you do not want in the way it is, like warping. Low resolution is sometimes a problem of AI, and disfigurement. Now, when you type this, AI will understand that you need not throw in the output which has these problems. All right. We select the professional VIP, we select the Kling 2.1 model here. Not getting too much into that detail, but select the new one here. All right. Let's just take a 10 seconds output and hit generate. So then it will do a fabulous job. All right. With that, we have officially come to a point where we have more or less the videos ready. But what we need to do is have a nice lip sync here. Now, I need to either add my voice or we can select that voiceover or make that voiceover in a different tool altogether. Before going to that tool, let's just create all the videos which are pending. Now, most of the videos that are pending are the videos where I'm just sitting and having a meal or something like that, me coming in. There are also the videos of me with the polar bear. Let me just quickly select that. Okay, here for example, the guy looks at the helicopter while it comes And it flies by. All right, let's just hit generate. We can also have the one with me in the tuxedo. I'm just putting all the character animations here. Kling, like I'm again saying, does a fabulous job in terms of character animations. So make all your characters or move and everything in Kling. Does a good job. So the guy, the camera slowly moves ahead as the guy speaks. We'll take a 10-second output and let's hit generate. Yeah, I think we are in a good space. Let's just quickly run through if there are any images which has characters to do a fab job. I think this guy heroically walks ahead. And let's hit generate. That's simple. All right, let's just quickly run through all the videos that we have done so that we know we are in a very good space to at least get into the edit part of it. All right, let's go to the assets. Yeah, I think this video we can use. Let's select this one. Just quickly making a folder of all the videos that we can use. This also is good. Now tell me in the chat once this is done of what else do you think we can generate to create or complete our story. All right. I think more or less, I think let's just create this also into a video. This guy is waiting for his video to be made. Just create this. All right, let's go to Halo and check out if we can use any of these videos. I think we can. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's select this one. So the matter of storytelling is about with AI storytelling, not everything is in one place. But Kreya, of course, puts everything in one place. But sometimes you have to use other tools, honestly. But better that this is the curated list of mine, which you can definitely use for your workflows, which will make your videos better. And I urge you guys to not go text to video unless you're making some AI sloppy videos. If you want to go on a professional workflow, make sure that you use something like this, where you juggle between Kling, Halo, and VO3. Go to VO3 and create frames to video. This is VO3, and let's put an image of mine. Let's upload an image where I'm speaking a dialogue. I think that will do a fab job. And what was our dialogue? I think there was a nice dialogue that we had. The guy walks ahead and says dramatically, looking at the camera, or probably dramatically walking past the camera. What does he say? There was, again, going back to our blueprint. Taj doesn't just host me, they understand my impossible. They don't ask why here. I'll just select this one, select this, go to VO3. Now, VO3 directly will make it into a sound effects. Add relevant sound effects. Let's create a frame to video and hit generate. All right, let's move to Kling and see if those videos are ready. Yeah, those videos are ready. Guys, are you guys excited? Check this out. Not great, but I can use like a proper intercut here. Let's see if this is ready. Whom are you speaking to? So you can add a lip sync here. All right, let's say for example, we add a lip sync. You just have to click on lip sync and you can go from text to speech or you can upload a local dubbing, whatever you select. Depends completely up to you. Let's say for example I go text to speech and I select any of the male models.
Taj doesn't just host me. They understand my impossible. Taj doesn't.
Okay, fine.
Taj doesn't just host me.
Nope, absolutely not.
Taj doesn't just host.
That's not my voice. So let's
Doesn't
go
just
for
host
Titan,
me.
for example. We select him, we select happy, all right, and you just have to add speech. It's that simple, all right. And what you need to do is just place it when he starts speaking. Like, let's say, for example,
Taj doesn't just host me. They understand.
right, when did he start speaking? I think he started speaking later. Just I can check this out. I think he starts speaking here. All right, so let's add the lip sync there. Now, this is as simple as it can get, guys. For those who are getting confused, uh, again, I'll tell you, you created a video. I already had put in the input that I need the guy speaking, all right? And I just use the text to speech option and I'm just going to place this audio wherever he starts speaking.
Taj doesn't.
All right, so let's say, for example, he starts speaking here. Yeah, he starts speaking here. Yeah, and you just hit generate. Now it will create a complete audio, proper lip sync. All right, cool. Let's see if VO3 video is ready. Yeah, it is. Guys, check it out.
Taj doesn't just host me. They understand my impossible. Taj doesn't just host me. They understand my impossible.
Not bad. The helicopter noise should have been less, but that's okay, right? So I think we're in a very good space with the videos that we have generated. Let's also check out Higgsfield videos if they're ready. Go to video. Now, this was the thing that we put in. Just ignore the fact that there were lays there. But it did adhere to a prompt that, the he has to go from left to right. Check this out. Nah. But it can be better, of course. Check this out. That's a good shot. It's actually a good shot. Let's just take this as an option. All right. Let's see if they have created a good job with this. Just a second. No, I think this is what we saw initially also. I think this will be a good, yeah, this can be used as an intercut. So if you understand edit, all of this can be utilized any which ways. All right. Cool. So we have most of the videos in our hands. So now we are officially can move into the creation of music and the audio part of things. Before that, all of this, let it breathe because we have come up with a lot of creativity. We quickly generated the script, we quickly generated the images, we quickly generated the videos. Now the amount of making it creative is the amount of time you give it. It does not happen in these 2 3 hours. We are going to try our level best to make it good looking and better, but you need to spend more time. But any which ways, most of the time it is better than shooting all of this, which would have taken months. All right. So all you need to now do is just let it breathe. Before going anywhere, I need for you to understand, and before getting into the post production, I need you to see some of the uh, important tools for you yourself and the brand. Now, you must have heard about a tool called as Hagen. Anybody in the chat, tell me if you have heard about something called as Hagen. All right. So HeyGen is something where you can create your own avatars. All right. What you need, there are multiple options. Before I show you the avatars and all the details, I'll quickly show you exactly how this tool can be utilized. So you can go from a photo to video with AI avatar. Like for example, you add a particular photo. Let's say for example, I add one of my photo. Right. This is one photo, and I add a script. What was the script? Then I just have to select a voice. You can select My voice now, I have created a clone of my voice. This is the one, and walk safe. All right, and I generate the video. It's that simple. So this entire video will be your avatar. All right, so you can do something like this. Next, what you can do is take any quick video avatar from all the templates that these guys have and add a script to it and then make your product demo or something like that, which is also very interesting. You can translate your video. If your video is in any of the language, it will translate it and also manage to have the right lip sync to it. All right. You can also create the right avatar. All right. Where you create your own avatar, like similar to what I've created of mine. Like if I go here, and I select this. So I can basically add multiple of my looks. Now, if you see Outskills Vaibhav, he has his own video avatar. So that all happens on agent. So you can create, change your background, do any of these multiple things. All right. I put me on the bike and speaking to people. So you can create all of this. Similar to what happens in Hicksfield, put in 50, many of your images and then it creates your complete avatar. So this is a very good tool for you guys. You can also place your product. Like for example, we have just a second, yeah, any of the product, select any of the avatars, or upload your product, upload your face, and create a combined image, which will then create an avatar. So that's something crazy. Before going to interactive avatar, I'll quickly show you uh, this one. You can make a complete PDF into a video, which can also work for you. If you have a longer video, that you can create into an instant highlight. And batch mode is where you can basically put in multiple scripts and it will generate multiple videos out of that. So that's something crazy. I'll quickly just show you an interactive avatar. Like, for example, you have a website. You want a sales representative to always answer questions on your behalf. All right. So either you create your own avatar or select any of these templates by putting in the knowledge base. Now, I'm not going to get into that. Like, for example, your business is about healthcare. So you put in all the details about your business and you create an avatar, and then you have the avatar to use that as the knowledge base so that when people come in and speak to that avatar, they will basically have all the information. Like, for example, I selected Judy. Now I have to speak to Judy. Let's just chat now. We'll load the avatar.
Welcome to John Doe Medical. I'm Judy, here to make your journey to better health smooth and supportive. Let's gather.
Hi, Judy. How's it going with you?
Hello! Thank you for asking. I'm here to assist you smoothly and efficiently. How can I help you today? Are you looking to schedule a medical appointment or need some general health information?
Just want to understand how do I deal with anxiety?
I understand that managing anxiety can be challenging. While I can't provide medical advice, I can tell you that many people find it helpful to practice relaxation techniques, maintain a healthy lifestyle, and seek support from a mental health professional. If you'd like, I can help you schedule an appointment with a mental health specialist at John Doe Medical to discuss your concerns in detail. Would you like me to assist with that?
No, let me just think about it. But thank you so much.
You're very welcome. If you decide you'd like to schedule an appointment or have any other questions in the future, just let me know. Take care and have a great day.
You too. So that's simple. What do you guys think? Wasn't it like great? So you can select multiple of these avatars, all right, and put the API into your website and have things to be done. I suggest you to basically learn more about Agent. It's just awesome. All right, cool. So with that, I would also like to now show you two important tools which will conclude this session, which is how to generate the audio. Now, if you remember, there was a script, all right? Let's just get Cloud to give us the script. Give me the audio script. Give me the audio script to go from text to audio. All right. Now it will, I'm lazy enough to just go back and I don't want to do that. So use the LLM, come back to the LLM again and again, use it as the blueprint and move ahead. All right. So we have the narration text where others seem possible, visionaries see home. All right. Let's just take this. And for that, I'm going to show you one more tool, which is going to be really amazing for you is 11 Labs. Second, let it load. All right, so multiple options here in 11 Labs. You can change the voice, you can have sound effects, you can isolate the voice. Multiple options. I'm going to use the text to speech option. If you see here, you add text to speech and you just put in the script here. Let's just take the other option as well. All right, just add the text. You select the different voices from all of this. Now, here, for example, I have grandpa. You can select
Government of the people, by the people, for
Laura. You can select any of these multiple options. There are Indian options as well. So you can select them.
आपकी समस्या को गंभीरता से लिया गया है.
Multiple languages are also available. Let's say, for example, we take
I
Mark.
think this is a really nice way to just talk naturally together. Talk.
Yeah, I think we'll take Mark, for example, and you just have to generate speech.
Where others see impossible, visionaries see home.
I think it's quite nice. So you can just select the speed, reduce the speed, increase the speed, have a bit more stable voice, add a bit more similarity where it will not go too dramatic or exaggerate the style, for example. Let's see.
Where others see impossible, visionaries see home.
That's good. So let's just take this. And there is one more dialogue that we need to take. 1 second. Let's just select from this. Taj, where legends choose to stay. Let's just take this and have just generate speech.
TAJ, where legends choose to stay.
Why are you calling it TAJ, brother? Hold up. Let's try again.
TAJ, where legends choose to stay.
Let's go for this.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
I need the speed to be slower and a bit more dramatic. Let's just exaggerate the style.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
It's reduced. You have to keep on doing these permutation combinations.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
It sounds a bit strange. Hold up. Let's just do it again.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
Just type one more A. I think it will take the diction properly.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
Nah,
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
just a second. I'll take a better model. Reduce the stability and see.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
What do you guys think? No, right? You want to change the voice? Yeah. Let's try the alpha model because that's a new model and it does a good job. Let's just enhance it with alpha. Excited and happy. Let's just see how it works here. The alpha model does a good job. That's a good job. That's a good model. Sorry for the fumble.
Taj, where legends choose to stay. Taj, where legends choose to stay.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. You guys like it? Should we take this? I'll play it again.
Taj, where legends choose to stay.
Stay can be slower, right? Probably change it to. Just take it. I think it might work for us. All right, so we have also generated the audio. We are in a very good space, guys. We are now in the final stage where we are going to select music. All right. This is the most fun part for me. All right, so we have come to suno.com. What happens on Suno is you can create music from your text prompt. All right, what you need to do is go to the create option here and describe the song. Like, for example, I know that this needs to be an inspiring advert for Taj hotels in the Arctic. The hotel is called Arctic Lotus, and it needs to be the ultimate destination. All right. Luxury, sophistication, deep beats, deep contemporary Indian beats. All right. You can either go instrumental or you can have it generate lyrics also for you. All right. So let's select, we can select Hindi lyrics also. Hindi lyrics. Let's see if it will create a good song for us. Check this out. Arctic Lotus.
जहाँ बर्फ की चाद चांदनी के संग नाचे हर कोना यहाँ सपनों का घर सा लगे चमकते सितारे फलक को छूते यहाँ हर
Nah.
जहाँ बर्फ की चादर चांदनी के संग नाचे हर कोना यहाँ सपनों का घर सा लगे चमकते सितारे फलक को छूते यहाँ हर पल दिल को सुकून देते यहाँ की खामोशी में संगीत है हर सांस में एक नई बीत है आर्टिक लक्स सपनों का ठिकाना जहाँ
Nah, I didn't like it honestly. Let's go more deeper and inspiring.
Where the frost bites sharp and the stars ignite, a palace blooms in the endless white.
Keep on telling me in the chat.
Arctic lotus, a dream so rare. Luxury whispers through the crystal air. The fire hums, the silence sings. Northern lights wear golden rings. Arctic lotus, where the sun winds. A jewel lavender in the Arctic sky. Arctic lotus, your heart will stay long after the ice melts away. Where the frost bites sharp and the stars ignite, a palace blooms in the endless white. Arctic lotus, a dream so rare. Luxury whispers through the crystal air. The fire hums, the silence sings. Northern lights wear golden rings. Arctic lotus, where the soul unwinds. A jewel vineyard in the Arctic sky. Arctic lotus.
There's one more option. Let's see.
In the land where the ice meets the sky, where whispers of the aurora float by, a lotus blooms in the Arctic snow, a palace of dreams. In the land where the ice meets the sky, where whispers of the aurora float by, a lotus blooms in the Arctic snow, a palace of dreams where the soul will glow. Golden warmth in the icy white, echoes of sitar in the velvet night.
this is not bad. I think this can work. All right, let's just take this, download the MP3 option, and so for Suno, you guys have to understand that you cannot basically use it if at all it's if it's not paid version. If you want to just create it for hobby, yes, you can create the songs, but commercially you cannot use it till you don't pay, and it's quite cheap, honestly. I think it's some $8 or something. So with that, we have officially come to the end of this session where I'm just going to quickly put everything in place, and you're going to also understand how the edit process functions. I'm going to use Final Cut Pro. Just call it Taj and save it. Let's just make it into a project. Now, how it works is some basics you guys need to understand. First of all, have to put in the videos to create a certain, a certain sense of harmony in how the visuals flow. Of course, you need certain visuals to establish the entire shot. At the same point of time, then add the music, then add the voiceover. So I think we are in a good space. Funny, feel free to start taking in questions while I just quickly put things in perspective.
Sure, Shantanu. Sure, sure. I think I'll just, while you're editing the whole video out, I'll just quickly summarize where we all got started from because, of course, we went through a lot of diffusion model tools in this particular session, and that is the reason why I told you all that we will be sending you a list with all these tools and the links of theirs so that you can all go ahead and practice on your own, right? But I saw a few interesting questions that came in, and we will kind of address. But we started this session by using Claude as our thinking partner. So we went ahead and we generated an idea by brainstorming with Claude. And when we were brainstorming with Claude, we realized that not all the time the idea that we have is what comes out of Claude immediately. So we iterated on that idea that Claude was giving. And once that was done, we went ahead and used Kriya.ai to create images. Now, for us to be able to create images on